Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. We are back from MLK Day. We had our day off yesterday. I had a refreshing weekend. I hope you had a refreshing weekend too. I just finished recording my second series, or not series, my second video for my class council series. As you can see the poster, you can't even point, but you can see the poster over there. But go ahead, definitely go see my series video of class council and check them out. I'm on my second video, so that should be up sometime this week. I'm going to try to put it up today. But I wanted to get on and vlog and say good morning, happy Tuesday, and that, I hope you all have a fantastic day. It's rainy here in Pennsylvania. Last night, everyone was saying, oh, it's going to freeze and rain. We're going to have a 2-hour delay, maybe off. Like I've said before, in Pennsylvania, you don't bank on those freezing rain and snow days and 2-hour delay. You make sure you're prepared because guess what? I am here, and I am here on time, early, because it didn't do anything. It just rained and rained and rained, and it's still raining, and it's still warm. So it is okay, which is quite frankly eerie. But today we are going to be doing just catching up a little bit. It's almost the end of the second quarter, so there are some things my students need to catch up, like in social studies. Science is going to be a regular day. In language arts, we just have some things that we need to cover before our test. We have a test coming up, an assessment on our anthology stories, so we're getting the students prepared for that. But I am just getting myself ready. I have to do a lot of photocopying and stuff. I said a lot in my second video for my series, so I'm kind of quiet today, maybe, I don't know. But I am going to enjoy my second cup of coffee this morning, and I'm going to get myself ready by photocopying and running around a little bit just to get everything situated for when my kids come in. But like I said, I hope you guys have a fantastic Tuesday, and I will talk to you all a little bit later. So when you come in the morning into your room and get yourself ready, and you notice your table is on the side, I have no idea what happened after school in my room, but I see my table on the side and ottomans stacked. I have no idea what happened, but I am going to be a detective and find out. It is Wednesday, everyone, and all I have to say is, as you saw in my little clip earlier, crazy things happen when you leave for school and you come back in. You might have tables on the side and have no idea how that table got there. So I need to figure out if that table is, number one, broken and someone just flipped it on the side, like the cleaning crew, or somebody just flipped it on the side just for fun. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. But good morning. I wanted to show you the table first of all, but wanted to get on and share some things that happened yesterday. At the end of the day, I didn't get on and vlog, and that's okay. I normally don't. I either do it in the morning or in the afternoon. But besides my table being on its side when I came in, I was all set to do another grammar video for my flipped classroom. And Screencastify isn't working. If you don't know, I use Screencastify on my Google Chrome, and that doesn't work either. So I'm going with plan B because I've tried for the last 2 days to get this lesson up, and my poor kids are waiting for it. And you know what? I'm just gonna have to teach it to them. So this part in grammar is not going to be a flipped classroom part. It's going to be Miss G teaching you, because technology is not on my side this time. So that's all right, it happens. And for all of you becoming a teacher, always have a plan B, because plan A does not always work, just letting you know. Besides that, we had our class council yesterday, and the kids did a fantastic job with it. We had so many encouraging words, and it's so great to see the students being kind to each other. So I decided to incorporate something different in my room too, about kindness, not necessarily class council. You can use this in your classroom too, but my students, since they are being kind, I thought I would catch them being kind. So I have a little board that I'm putting together outside of my classroom. It's like a little paneling. I don't know, but I'm gonna create it and make it a board. But I'm going to have on there caught being kind. And I laminated these blue fish. Aren't they cute with that? So every time I catch a student who is being kind, it could be in any aspect. It could be to other students, it could be to teachers, it could be to anyone. But if I catch them being kind, I'm going to end up writing their name on here and then exactly what I caught them doing. And then I'm going to put them outside of my classroom on the board where it says caught being kind. I thought it was cute. Come on, you have to be laughing with me. It's cute, isn't it? So yesterday, I told them, now, boys and girls, I'm not looking for one kind to act and then you get the fish and be like, yes, I got a fish. And then all of a sudden you're mean, not nice to anyone. No, 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 no. I'm looking for like once or twice, maybe 3 times that I see, and you're always going over and beyond of being kind to someone, and then you get a fish for it. It's not going to be because I passed you a piece of paper and you go, thank you, Miss G. I'm not stopping to fill out a fish for that. That's just your manners, and yes, you're being kind, but I'm looking for those acts to go over and beyond. So I made a big deal about one of my students. We'll call this student A. I'm going to cover up their name, student A. So student A, one of my students, when we were switching classes, she dropped papers. So student A actually stopped what student A was doing and let the person know, like, hey, you dropped the papers, here you go, and helped that student pick it up and give it to her. So to me, that's an act of kindness, because honestly, the rest of my class, not the rest, but the rest that was in the back of the line, they just kept walking. They saw papers were on the floor. They just walked over it. What? But this student stopped what they were doing and went and helped the other student. So I wrote on the fish, I made a big deal. I said, student A helped another student when papers fell. This student didn't walk over them. They stopped and helped and picked it up. And I showed the kids, everyone applauded. I didn't tell them applaud, they just did it. So that was great. They applauded, and I said, I'm gonna put this on the board when it's together. At least give me 24 to 48 hours to get it together. I always say that. I say 24 to 48 hours because I have no idea what my day is going to consist of, and I may not get it done that day. So I tell my kids, give me 24 to 48 hours. Like yesterday, I couldn't get it up there, so there's my 48-hour window. But I'm still making a big deal about it. But anyway, that is something you can incorporate in your classroom if you want to continue to have your students being kind or teach kindness to them. So that's what I'm doing, my little fish. So I'm excited about that. But I today have data meetings. I love data meeting times, and not because I'm out of my classroom, because you all know I love being my little kiddos and laughing with them and having a good time. But the reason I like being out of my classroom for data meetings is I get to see how my students do compared to within the classroom. And I also get to place them or help place them where they go for our intervention and enrichment time. I want to be honest with you, second quarter is so short. With all our vacations, there's not a lot of kids that moved. There's 1 or 2 kids that I question, and I'm like, yeah, why are they there? So I'm curious to see how they did, because I feel like they should be higher than where they're at. And those are the type of conversations we have. So I'm excited about that. I have that this afternoon. So I do have sub plans together. I just had to make a couple of copies for my students for social studies and science. in science, yes, that they're doing at the end of the day. So this way that they are prepared for it. But I'm going to let you all go. Um, I probably won't get on later on because I vlogged this morning, but we'll see. If there's something interesting I have to say or to tell you or share, I will make sure I get on. If not, I will catch you guys later. Have an awesome Wednesday. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Today is Friday. I did not get a chance to get on yesterday because it was crazy busy, and after school we had an after school program meeting. So I am teaching the after school program. I usually do that every single year, but I'm one of the language arts teachers. But we have a lot of kids that are going to be joining this year, not as much as last year though, but we had a meeting about the after school program yesterday, so we were going over the bits and pieces of that. So that is why I honestly didn't get a chance to get on and vlog, but plus we didn't have anything interesting happen yesterday because we had our text dependent analysis question to do, and yeah, the kids were on their own for that because they're at the independent stage, so that's why I didn't get on. But I'm actually sitting on the floor. If you haven't noticed, I'm like in between my kids' like teams that are there. I was stretching and I don't know, my lower back is sore, just out of it. So I'm glad it's Friday today. But also picking up some stuff because, like I said, this week when I haven't been here, there's been some strange things happening in my room when I'm not here, and there's just a bunch of stuff on the floor here. So I picked it up and I said, oh, I have to get on and vlog. So I just stopped what I was doing and vlogged. Pretty weird, right? But not really. Um, let's see, today you see I'm in jeans, a hoodie. Underneath it I have our class t-shirt. I just covered it up because my school's name is on it. But today we're doing class t-shirt picture day, and our class t-shirt this year is this beautiful blue. I'm so excited. Last year was my favorite color, pink. It wasn't the bright pink I like though, it was the baby pink. But this is the color that we have this year, so I have that on, and I just threw on a zipped hoodie for now because I was vlogging, that's why. But we will be doing that today, our class t-shirt picture. And I get to wear sneakers and jeans today, so I get to be comfortable. Other than that, right now, I don't have anything to really share. I guess it's a less talkative day, but I'm going to stay a little bit afterwards today, get back on here and vlog a little bit. But then I also wanted to do my third video for class council, so that could be set up for you guys for this weekend. My goal is to do 2 a week, and I'm pretty much probably gonna have 5 videos in this series altogether. That's what it's looking out to be, I think, maybe. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great morning, and I will chat with you guys a little bit later. See ya. So today was so crazy that I never have my desk all messed up and disastrous. And this is a sign that today was a fantastic day because I did not get a chance to straighten up my desk, and I have everything all over the place that I have been doing all over the place. So this is a sign that this was a really good day today. Oh my goodness, did we have so many things that we got done today. I'm super proud of my kids today. We got so much, like, I'm tired, but I'm excited at the same time. So it is after 4 o'clock, and that's okay. I need to stay and do a little bit. I showed you my desk earlier. I'm usually the one that's like, okay, put this back in the folder, put this back here, put this back here. And then I'm like, today this isn't happening. Like, we're going to activity after activity after activity. And I'm going to show you one of the activities that we were doing today, just really quickly. But we were just I called it Northeast Around the Room. It's for social studies, and they need to know where each of the states were for the Northeast region. They need to know their, not just the states, but they need to know their capitals too. So I taped all around my room. Like, I'm talking about all around my room. I just made you dizzy there, didn't I? But we put these maps all around the room like this, and it had numbers on it, and you can see that the state is highlighted right there. So the state is highlighted right there, and I basically had them work in groups. They can go to any map they want, and gave them the choice to tell me wherever they want. On their notebooks, they had to write down the number that was on the map, and then they had to tell me what was the state that was highlighted, and then they need to tell me what was its capital. So that gave them a little insight on what they really know, and then that also gave me insight on what they really know. So I told them before our test, we're going to be doing something like this. Again, I'm going to jumble them all up so they don't memorize. Number 2 is Pennsylvania. Number 3 is Vermont. They need to actually know it. So I'm going to jumble it all up again, give them new numbers, and start all over. And we'll see if they still know it. So it was fun. The kids said they loved it. We did a lot with science then. We did parallel circuits and series circuits. They got to build it. We talked about the difference of them. So much. But I'm full of energy, and I have no idea why. I know why, because my kids were on point at the end of the day, and that made me smile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this vlog right here, because I said I was going to do my 3rd video in my class council series. So I want to make sure I get that up for this weekend, hopefully today after I put up this vlog. So I wanted to get back on, share a little bit of that, and I hope you all had a fantastic week like I did. And check out that class council video series, video number 3 that I will be doing right after this. So I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and I will talk to you guys on Monday. See ya.